Good morning, everybody. It is your girl, Kim. I am on here again. Yes, so I wanted to get on here. Of course, we speak nothing but positivity on this broadcast because I am a strong believer in what you put out is what you get back. So I would like to start off this morning by just giving thanks that I am alive, giving thanks that I'm here to even do this broadcast and able to speak in a very positive way. I also want to start off by just blessing myself, my life, and everything that I have at this moment, at this right particular time, and want to bless everybody that is listening to this broadcast. Guys, I really do want to focus on the good here. I believe that what we put out is what we get back. What we put out into this world, guys, is what we are seeing right now. And I just want to be an advocate, and I just want to be the light to some good. I believe that, we bring ourselves to the way things are right now. I don't want to focus on all the negativity and all the bad and all the sickness that is out there and that is taking place right now, because the truth of the matter is that we put it out there. We have the power to sit up and change our circumstances by our true belief in the things that we do and how we carry ourselves on an everyday basis. If we put more good out there, guys, good will come back. I believe the light always wins. When we play these games of darkness and of, pittiness, judgment, all these bad things, that's what comes back to us. That's what we are seeing, in our everyday life. So I just want to bless every situation, every circumstance that anybody is going through right now, and I just want to believe more in good, that good can conquer. And the way that we do this and the way that I do this, and I try to do this on an everyday basis, as much as I can, even if it's something so simple as, telling somebody, hey, it was good seeing you today. Hope all is well, or hey, you look nice today. What did you do different to your hair, or whatever it is. But by putting out good, you just don't know how you can change that person's life. You never know how you can be a force. So instead of being a force of walking in fear and being scared of what today might bring, be a force in putting out good. Be a force in, telling somebody, hey, you're getting better. Every day is a chance. Every day is a fighting chance. You're doing better, or I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? The more we put those things out, guys, is the more that we get back, and that's what we want to see. Well, that's what I want to see. And I do believe that, I am surrounded by that, because that is what I truly put out there. Regardless, I do not walk in fear. I accept what life is right now, because honestly and truthfully, in my own belief and my own defense, we are right where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? And whether we believe it or not, and that's, the lack of a lot of things. We don't believe that a lot of things that that we are going through and that we've been through, we've put ourselves in there. We want to blame, so many different things and concepts, knowing that, we have the power to change our circumstances. We have the power to walk in faith. We have the power to walk in a fearfully, wonderful, strong, healthy body. We just have to stop fighting with all these worldly things and understand that we are light. We are what we say we are. If we walk in fear, you will walk in fear. Fear will come to you. If you believe that you are this type of way, that's just what it's going to be. So for Kim, and I can speak only for myself. I can't even speak for my children, at this point, because everybody has a choice here, But for me, Kim will walk in faith, Kim will learn from a lot of things that Kim goes through in life, and I would take it for good. I will not take it for fault. I will not take it for, a negative situation. I believe sometimes that, if we continue to keep going through this process and this thing, whatever it is of life, if we're going through certain things over and over again, and the feeling behind it it's not a good feeling, then we are not understanding and we are not learning from it. Some things are meant to be a learning lesson, and once we can get to that point where we learn and we understand, then we move on and we walk, with faith. We walk in the presence, and that is just what I'm about. I've been truly blessed to meet a lot of different walks of people and just life in general, when understanding about, just our world and, what we are walking in on an everyday basis, understanding the concept of, just the whole universe and all, starting from, a plant, a mustard seed, just something so small to grow into something so beautiful. It takes a lot of patience, relaxation, really getting down to the nitty, to the soul of it, and all this takes with just, really paying attention. And when I say pay attention, I am a fan of, meditating, and I'm a fan of praying. And, these things for me help me understand the walk of life. It helps me understand, and it makes me okay to distance myself from certain situations or certain people. I'm okay with it. Guys, you could bless somebody from a distance. That does not mean that you are bringing them any harm or anything like that. And my opinion, I don't feel like you have to explain yourself to anybody, unless you're married. You might explain yourself to your husband or your significant other. That's a different story, because when you're married, I believe that's one, you guys are one. So yes, that's something totally different. But off topic, I apologize. Y'all know how I get. Sometimes I get off topic. I might jump from this topic to the next topic, and it's perfectly fine because it's my broadcast and I can do that. But yes, when it's all said and done, that's why I am a fan of protecting my space, protecting everything around me. The company that I keep, I'm an advocate on that. The company that I keep, I'm very aware of my surroundings and who I give my time to, and who is able to give their time to me. Yes, we are in a place where we have to get up and we are moving like so much on an everyday basis. Our brain is just going, and sometimes we get in reaction or get in front of people that, may have a different, aspect when it comes to life. And it's perfectly fine, because we have to understand we just have to stay focused on the main key and being the light, period. We have to stay focused on putting out good. We have to be kind. We have to be forgiveness. We have to do these things, and these things will fail. We will see life totally different. It is what it is. Life is a beautiful life. Life is not meant for us to walk in fear, to walk in sickness, to walk in all this. No, it's not meant for that. So what we put our focus in is what we're going to get back. So if it takes just telling somebody today, even if you let's say you're in a position where you're not in front of anybody today, where you're just isolated, or whatever the situation is, where you're just not really face to face with somebody. You don't even have to be face to face with somebody, guys. If you even speak to somebody, there's nothing wrong with being kind. There's nothing wrong with forgiveness. There's nothing wrong with showing that gratitude or showing that love, because that's what we want back. That is what heals the body. That is what stops all this hunger and all this anger and all this darkness that tries to take over. But I'm just believing in the light. Kim is going to believe in the light. Kim is going to believe in healing. Kim believes that all these things will happen once we believe. And when we believe, we act in that. We feel that belief. We feel, if you know somebody right now that is, in need of healing in any type of way, in need of breakthrough, financial breakthrough. Guys, even if you don't see that person physically with your own eyes, see them in your mind. See that person healed. See that person, in greatness. See that person walking financially free. Whatever the burden might be on that person, you see that person in good, and you hold on to that. Hold on. You don't even have to tell them. You just see it, meditate on that, and just feel that goodness come through, guys. And I promise you, you're already changing. You're changing. And I promise you, you will feel good behind it. You will feel good. So the moment you feel any type of, anger, animosity, or anything towards anybody, guys, reverse it to good. Get to the point where you're in a place where you can forgive anybody and everybody. Get to the point in your world to where we walk in light. Like we are the light when it comes to these dark spots, guys. Let's start healing. Let's start changing. Let's start believing. Let's start, walking in this faith and walking in the light that we truly are. All right, guys. Well, that's all I had to say for today, for my broadcast. Yes, you guys know this is empowerment. This is goodness. This is greatness. This is abundance. This is good health. This is good wealth. This is nothing but the peace, the love that pours out of me, pours onto you, and pours to everybody that hears this. Guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed, prosperous day. I wish nothing but healing, blessings on top of blessings over you and over your loved ones. Safety is around you everywhere that you go. All right? I will tap back in with you guys on another note. Deuces.